going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to some more Astroneer, the hardcore series playthrough, if you will. We've got a skin to unlock. We've got a palette to unlock by finishing this mode. We need to get it done, and we're going to continue. Hopefully, you all are having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day, as always. Also, if you guys missed the first episode, I recommend checking it out. Shows you how we got to this point, but let's go ahead and let's just continue on from here, shall we? So, we went down and we got some aluminum. Now, everything's a mess. We'll get it cleaned up here shortly. Don't worry. We went down, we got some aluminum. We started participating in the exo event. We got graphite. So now we have access to auto arms. So now we can go ahead and automate some things as well. Now, I was on the fence and I saw a couple comments and I saw some people talking about it, whether or not I should be using the exo event for the hardcore playthrough, because this is a time limited event and you don't always have it available. So is this kind of cheating? Yes, maybe a little bit, but I mean, we're utilizing the resources we have available to us. I feel like this is just the time to do it. Now, if we ever need to come back and do this again without doing that, we're going to, but you know what? I'm going to use every tool at my disposal to do this. So, yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. Like I said, let's get into it. All right, so we need, I think automating, honestly, I think automating the pumpkins would be like a huge deal. Getting the squash and stuff like that going would be really, really nice. So I want to see what we actually need for a repeater. I know we typically can get them from the event, but if we could just get like one, I think it's a button repeater. Yeah, if we could get two of these, oh, that's zinc. Oh, we haven't found sulfur light yet. Oh, sulfur light is found on Silva in the caves and DeSolo in the mountains. So you know what? Zinc is not available to us. Very interesting. So we are going to have to go the route of waiting for a button repeater to come through here. Okay. That's easy enough. That's not too bad. We can make this happen. All right. So I say we automate this first and get that going as automated as we can. Get that first, get that going, and then kind of go from there. Yeah, let's do that. Man, actually, if we could get to Silva, we could get the stuff needed for a recipound. We could automate that as well. I'm trying to decide, do we use this base as our base the entire time, or do we pack up, try to go to Silva, and then live from Silva? I'm kind of thinking we stay here. I think that's kind of the hardcore charm, you know? Let's make our main base on Aatrox. Why not? Let's just stay here. We won't do that. We won't leave. We'll just stay here and do our things. All right. So, let me go ahead. I'm gonna get some things cleaned up and kind of organized here and kind of figure out what we're gonna do. All right. You know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna turn these off real quick. These are really loud. Okay, we're gonna turn those off. It's kind of loud. So let's go ahead. Let's get this platform out here. I know it's dark as well. We really could use a light. We're gonna get this auto arm. We're gonna place this. Oh, are you serious? We're gonna place this auto arm here. I dug a hole into the side of this mountain. And then I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use this to actually plant our sturdy squash in, because then it can't really go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like if it pops off and like goes crazy, like it can't really leave. Okay, so I dug a little hole right here. Basically, it's sitting like that. We're gonna put the sturdy squash in there. Once we have a button repeater, we can go ahead and automate that fully, but we can't until then. So we basically need to go from here to this platform, which is super easy, obviously. And we're gonna go ahead and put a sturdy squash sample there. We're gonna grab these, and I'm gonna go ahead and just plant these in here for now. Wait a second. You know what I just realized? We can get sulfur light via the soil thing, the soil centrifuge. Would you look at that? We will have sulfur light. All right, so this can grab those. It can feed the sturdy squash onto there, and then we just need an auto arm to go from that to this platform here. That'll be easy enough. This is gonna be soup. We're gonna have this automated in no time at all. Okay, what do we need for the soil centrifuge? An aluminum and a compound. So let's grab this. There's the aluminum, and then the compound. Do I seriously not have any compound? I don't. Let me go run and grab some. All right, we got some cave compound. Easy enough. So we're gonna use that. We'll grab that, go into here. Soil centrifuge. I think we can get sulfur light from here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God, I already had a soil centrifuge. Cancel. Stop it. I already have one. That was the box laying on the ground. Okay. Let's do that. Let me go ahead and turn the power back on. I'm gonna move this power thing somewhere because like it's really loud. All right, now will you allow me to get sulfurite? Clay, quartz, graphite, ammonium compound. No, it won't. Wow. You know what? I thought sulfurite was available on here. So I guess the next route we could go trade platform, but trade platform, I mean, 2,500 exochip iron tungsten, like we're not gonna get that right this second. That's gonna be a little bit. Oh, interesting. So button repeater will not happen that way then. I'm gonna go do a quick resin run. We need a little bit more resin. We're gonna get another platform for the other auto arm. And then, where do we go from here? I really would like to get the button repeaters. Maybe we go and look at some wreckages. I haven't really found any other wreckages lately because those have a possibility to have some other resources on them. Or, I mean, you know what? Maybe we just need to make the shuttle. We probably should just make the shuttle, make the hydrazine, make the solid fuel thruster and whatever. We should probably just make that and then just go grab, we could just go grab it that way. That'd probably be the fastest way to do it as well. So let's get this little medium platform A. That'll give us the ability to put the other auto armor on there, and then we can auto unload this and load the exo rocket at least. So place that there. Grab ourselves our little auto arm. Automation is the key to survival. All right, and then we can go from here. Hold on, we'll grab this, put that as the filter, and then go from here onto this guy, basically. Yep, that should work. We'll lock this, connect that there, and then will you reach? No. All right, you know what? We're gonna move these a little bit. I need to clean up this place. You know, I specifically said, I was like, oh, I'm not worried about how it looks. You know, I kind of care, okay? I care a little bit. So we can't auto plant, but we can, I mean, at least harvest these. Oh, shoot. This doesn't have power. There we go. Okay. That can at least do that. And then all we have to do is manually replant. That's not too bad. So our first little exo request platform being fully automated is ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now for a second, and let's go ahead and launch this. Now our payload value is only 150, which is unfortunate, but it's something that we can fully automate. So we're going to let that do its thing. We've got to get the base. I got to get the base redone here. This is driving me crazy. We've got to have something a little bit clean and clear. So, all right. So I got just a little bit. I got a little bit more organized. We're gonna get cleaned up. But I realized something. What are you doing? Stop that. Stop researching that. I realized something. I was going through the mission log here. We have some interesting missions that we can do that are gonna make things way easier. So we can get a QTRTG by getting a small shuttle, installing an oxygenator on the shuttle, and printing and attaching a solid fuel thruster. That will give us a QTRTG, power infinitely, on our back. Also, guess what else we can make and get super easy? We can get ourselves a, wait, hold on. That's a QTRTG. Wait, where was the, oh, never mind. Okay, for some reason, I thought we got a personal oxygenator. I must have read QTRTG twice. Okay, darn it. I was like, oh my gosh, we can get a QTRTG and an oxygenator immediately? What is this? But no, it was 2 QTRTGs. Oh, darn. I was so sure that we were going to be able to get that. Okay, well, never mind then. So, unlock oxygen tanks, power cells, glow sticks, and dynamite. That gives me a QTRTG. How many bytes do we have? We have enough, probably, to get those. So let's see. So glow sticks, an oxygen tank. Oh, oxygen tank's 2,000. There's a portable oxygenator that takes a nanocarbon alloy. However, we might possibly get that from this. And then we need a power cells, right? Hold on, let me verify here. Power cells and dynamite. So power cells and then dynamite. Where are you at, dynamite? Dynamite is 3750. My goodness, that's a lot. All right, so let's actually put this back on. Let's put this over here, actually. We'll put this over here, and we will we'll get this going again. Oh, you know what? This isn't powered anymore. That's a small problem. Oh, I need to move my power generation stuff somewhere else, because like I really don't want that over here. It's so loud. All right, we're gonna use this as a power extender. I got it for free. We might as well use it. All right, so there you go. Do your thing there, bud. You know, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure, aren't these worth bytes? Like, can't we get some research out of this? Hold on, let's just let this finish. You know what? I hate to do it, but we're gonna just plug this in here temporarily because it's just I don't have anywhere else to put it right now, and like I don't have any copper and stuff like that to make the extensions, so we're gonna just have to listen to it. It's gonna be obnoxious for a little bit. Is this backwards? Oh, there we go. All right, do your thing there, bud. We'll just try to stay away from it. So we could also use some more of these little medium storages for now. We need some resin for that. So I guess let's go grab some more aluminum, and then we'll fill up our little soil canister here, and we'll grab, we'll make some more stuff that way. Actually, you know what? I should make another soil canister. Yeah, we'll make another small canister for soil. Uh-oh, I just realized my oxygen chain is not hooked up. What about there? Yeah, okay, good. And then that one's still good. All right. Yeah, we'll go grab a bunch more aluminum, get that going. We're gonna need to get a shuttle as well. I guess we could always go the shuttle route. Because if we get a shuttle, an oxygenator, and a thruster, that will also give us a QTRGG. Hello there, Mr. Aluminum. You're gonna give me all of your goodies. And we're gonna get a bunch of soil in the process. Ooh, soil's almost full. All right, we are full. We're good. We got aluminum, we got some soil, we can turn that into resin, which will then turn into more storages because we need more storage. So we'll throw these both here. That will get us a good, eight resin. Oh, how nice will that be? And then I guess while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and pop these again. Oh, don't put that in my bag. Why? Why you guys do that? Stop it. Oh, are we researching that squash sample? Hold on, let's go see how much that thing is worth. Oh, it's like 300 bytes. And it only takes like 45 seconds, like a minute? Ooh, that's a really good research. That's a really good research method. I like that. And then I think we just need to unlock dynamite, right? Yeah, dynamite, and we get a QTRGG. Wonderful. All right, there's our first little storage. You know, we really need some good care packages out of this. I could really use some good ones. So we're gonna go ahead and just load this up with resin, and then we're gonna print more storages because we need all of the storage. All right, there you go. Print me the storage. Oh, you know what? Here, let's move that out of there. All right. We can't get copper here, can we? Can we get malachite? No, nothing good. All right, one more extra request platform, send that off. We got another storage here. We'll open that up, and then we can pick up some of this stuff laying on the ground here. I know, it's bad. I'm working on it. We now have enough bytes in order to get our dynamite, which is fantastic. I ran down into the caves and grabbed some of those because those were worth like 500 a piece, and they respawned. So I was like, oh, let's just grab that. All right, so dynamite. There's that Advanced Explorers Kit. That is our first QTRTG. My gosh, this thing will never leave my backpack. So there we go. We have power forever. Now, if we could accidentally get a nanocarbon alloy from one of these care packages and get the 10,000 bytes and make an oxygenator, that's winning. That is a winning condition. Okay, so we got everything cleaned up. Look at that, much better. Now, what do we need for the small shuttle? Is that a 2 thing or is that a 3 thing? Okay, so we're gonna need the solid fuel thruster, aluminum and ammonium. That's easy enough. And then where is the actual shuttle? Is the shuttle in the small printer? No way, it's in the medium printer. You know what, is the shuttle a large printer item? I guess it probably would be, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, here it is. It's in the 4 one. Okay, so it's 2 aluminum and it's 1,500 bytes. That is easy enough. That took me forever to find. I was like, where the heck is this thing at? How much is this worth? 1,900? That's not bad. We've got like 5 Astroneer pumpkins right here. Look at them all. 1, 2, there's 3. Oh my gosh, that means there's so many pieces. All right, so then that's taken a while. Let's go down and let's go grab some research ourselves. Like I said, these research samples down here are like 4 something, almost 500 points a piece. So we grabbed some here, I think, already. Let me see. Let me go this way. Okay, this one should have one. I don't think I grabbed this one yet. Well, I lied. I must have grabbed that one. Did I grab this one too? Oh, I must have. Maybe these ones don't respawn. I thought they did. There's one right there. I can see it. I can see it from here. Oh, hello. Let's get rid of you before you're a problem. Right, you decided to be a problem anyways. Is there another one? No. Oh my gosh. That hole scared me. I thought I was a goner. Why can't I get this one? All right. That's like 1,500 right there. Oh, there's another one right there. All right, we're good. We're golden. So, small shuttle, and then I also need to make an oxygenator, which we have. Aluminum and ceramic. Perfect. We have everything we need for that. We can go and build that. Oh, actually, we don't have the ammonium. I know where it's at. It's on the surface. We saw it. I just never grabbed any. So, we're going to need the larger printer, so we're going to need more compound for that. Let's see. 1, 2. Large printer. Let's get that going. And then we're going to need an oxygenator, which I believe is oxygenator right there. Aluminum and ceramic. So aluminum, ceramic. Oh, ceramic. And then let's go ahead and drop this stuff off here. Let's go grab some ammonium, and then we'll get the solid fuel thruster made. We'll probably grab like 2 or 3. I'm trying to decide if it's, should we take the trip to Visania now and try to get the snail? I don't know when we actually unlock the ability to get the snails, but I'm thinking if we go to Visania and we could find a shell, we could grab the shell, scan it, and maybe that would trigger it. But I think we also need like lithium or something there as well. So, ooh, I don't know. I think I need to go this way. You know, I thought there was ammonium over here. Could be wrong. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. So I was like, I'm almost positive there was some up here somewhere. So there won't be a lot here though. Watch. Oh no, there's a good amount. It's like this little hillside right here. It's like, look at that. There's some all over the place. We'll just remove the hill. Okay, we got 3. Try not to make a death trap for myself. But yeah, we got 3. Let's just take that back, because I'm pretty sure we only need 1 ammonium and 1 aluminum anyways. You know, I would really, really like the hoverboard. However, the hoverboard is a little dangerous. You can kind of get carried away with it and then hit a hole and not realize it. And then if you don't have a jetpack, you're done for. Or a magic snail that stops you from dying. Then you're kind of done for. So maybe it's a good thing I don't have a hoverboard yet. All right, so there's our large printer. I believe we need that in order to actually print the shuttle. All right, let's see here. So we need ourselves the small shuttle, which is 2 aluminum. So 1, 2. Go ahead and do that. And then we need an aluminum and a ammonium for a solid fuel thruster. So we'll get that going. Move these out of the way here. Actually, we'll put this on here. And then we also need, oh, the oxygenator. Perfect. And so we'll take the oxygenator out. We'll put that on the shuttle. We'll grab the thruster. We'll throw that on there. Oh man, we're going to be good. We're going to have another QTRTG already. 2. All right, so there's our shuttle. We'll go ahead and get that out. There's this. We're going to get another one of those just to be safe. Yes, solid fuel thruster. Because I don't remember how many times you can use them. I think it's like once, or is it 2 times? Oh, no, it says it's capable of 4. And you know what? Actually, we have a graphite, which means we have a repackager. If we just make sure we package this before it hits 0, then we're good, actually. It's kind of funny. But we need a packager. Okay, to parts unknown. So that gives us a solid fuel thruster. Oh, nice. Another QTRTG and a field shelter, which actually, we don't have any storage on this, do we? No, we don't. Okay. I'm actually wondering if maybe we should have a base in Silva, because it's really dark here and you can't really see a whole lot. So I don't know if it's worth setting up lights and everything here, or just maybe moving to a better location where everybody could see better. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Okay, so we're good there on the shuttle. Bait and switch, moving and hauling, retooling, master of unboxing, cracking caches. We need tungsten, lithium, print and fill a medium resource canister. Place a shelter on another planet. Place a landing pad on another planet. That give me a buggy and a rover seat. Okay, unlock potential. 100 schematics in the catalog. Lights in the distance, this, and then prototype recovery. Okay. So what does a repackager actually take to make? Like, how expensive are we talking here? So a packager's 1,000. Oh, that'd be worth it because we have graphite. Oh yeah, that's worth it. I think that's worth it. Let's get that because we have the graphite in order to make it. So we can use that to repackage, like I said, the thrusters, and then it like reworks them, and then we don't have to use ammonium and aluminum, which is actually pretty cheap and easy to get anyways. But we are 25 away from our next payload. Actually, here, let's do this. And let's do that. So let's see what's on our last payload for this episode. I'm hoping it's something good. I mean, we already got the QTRGG, so if it was a nanocarbon alloy, if it's a nanocarbon alloy, we are going to 100% go straight for the portable oxygenator for 10,000 bytes and use that. That is 100% the way we're going to go if we get the nanocarbon alloy. But I don't know if we're going to. I'm going to say no, because nanocarbon alloy, you can get a decent amount of it, but it has a pretty low percentage drop rate. And normally when I do these, we were running like 14 care packages at a time, and I get one every now and then. So yeah, nope, I literally got the exact same load that we've gotten every time. So 3 times in a row, we've gotten this. I'm almost wondering if there's something, if like this care package is the only one we can get. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Thinking it might be. But I mean, we got more graphite, which is great. So more repackagers and stuff. Yeah, there we go. But that's going to end it. Thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, all the fun things next episode. Like I said, leave a comment down below. Do you think we should just move to Silva, where it's a little bit more light, a little bit more often? Or do you think we should stay here and embrace the Aatrox? Leave a comment. Let me know. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.